know a lot of people still have that misconception in their head. Oh, I need 20%. You don't need 20%. First thing you want to factor in closing costs. So typically closing costs run a roughly about 2 to 3% of the purchase price. So whatever your purchase price is, multiply that by about 2 to 3%. That's typically what your closing costs are going to be. Down payments can normally run anywhere from about 3 to 3.5% on the low end. So this is like an FHA example, which requires 3.5% down payment. So that's roughly about $9,900, almost $10,000 on a $285,000 purchase price. Now, prepaids, property taxes, homeowners insurance, all of that stuff goes into your closing costs. I just wanted you to see it broken out so you understand when they say closing costs, what they're talking about. Some other costs that you can think about, home warranties. That's something that I typically recommend, especially for first-time home buyers. Those can typically run anywhere from about $400 to $600 a year. Maintenance, going into it, I want you to budget roughly about 1% of your home value per year. Once you're an owner, you take care of it. You don't have a landlord to call anymore. So I want you to factor that in your budget, that you are going to have to make repairs and updates and things of that nature. And then in some areas, you may also have what are called homeowners association fees, which can be monthly or could be yearly, a one-time fee. Just depends on the neighborhood. All right, so the real numbers on a $285,000 home, FHA down payment 3.5%, $9,975. Closing costs roughly about $6,000. With OFA down payment assistance programs plus Columbus Addy, qualifying buyers can close for under about a couple $1,000s out of pocket. And with some of these programs, I've had buyers come to the table with nothing out of pocket. So it just depends on your situation and what you qualify for. But again, don't let that be a barrier to you moving forward because you feel like you don't have enough money saved. I know a lot of people still have that misconception in their head. Oh, I need 20%. You don't need 20%. Like you can get into a home for much less. Absolutely.